ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.
Welcome to sports, everybody. Bahamian basketball royalty recognized during a reception last night at the Million Nassau Beach Resort. We get that story from Kelsey Johnson.
Fourth father and son duo in the NBA history to ever win an NBA title, the two-time NBA champ Michael "Sweetbells" Thompson and current champ with the Golden State Warriors, his son Klay Thompson, were the guests of honor during last night's festivities. Many dignitaries on hand for the mix and mingle, including Deputy Prime Minister the Honorable Philip Brave Davis, Attorney General Annalyn Maynard Gibson, and the nation's chief, the Right Honorable Perry Christie. Klay happy to be back in the 242 to share this moment with his father, brother, and family members.
It's a tremendous honor, it's a tremendous feeling, and we're both so excited to be here. We come to Nassau every summer, but this year is a little more special, obviously because we got that championship under our belt, and just to follow his footsteps of carrying on the Thompson tradition of bringing championships back to Nassau, it's awesome.
The elder Thompson will have a road name in his honor come Thursday and will rank right up there with his many achievements.
This is something I didn't expect. Obviously, to be the first Bahamian, first foreign player drafted number 1 in the NBA way back in 1978 was a great honor, and it's something I'll be proud of for my whole life. And I was so thrilled and blessed that I was able to represent the Bahamas in that capacity. And now to be getting a road named after me, this is more than I ever expected. I'm honored, I'm humbled that the country is going to recognize me this way, and I'll do my best to try to continue to live up to everybody's expectations.
Not many people will get that opportunity to get a street name after you, so I'm just proud of everything my dad's done for this country and everything that he did while he played. So I know me and my brother couldn't be happier, and we're just happy to be here to support him.
Minister of Tourism, the Honorable Obi Wilchcombe, calling the Bahamian NBA champs heroes.
We're getting ready to create some new ads for the next tourism season, and you expect Michael Thompson and members of his family to be involved. We want people to know who our icons are. Michael Thompson is a dedicated Bahamian. Throughout his life, he has been committed to his country. When he went off as the Jackson Fives and played with the other basketball players from the Bahamas, he never forgot home. When he went to Minnesota, he didn't forget home. When he went to the pros, he came home. Michael Thompson almost lost his career at one point when he broke his leg playing in the Evaldi Gymnasium. But he always came home to play and always contribute. Whatever he could do, he did, because he never wanted to forget where he came from, and he was deeply rooted. And the fact that Michael is now still, at this age, coming back home, participating in whatever you ask him to, and has never been honored by the country except last year when he was named among the top 40 players, the truth is, it didn't bother him. But truthfully, we should have honored him a long time ago. But he's earned the respect in this country, and we're looking forward to Thursday night when Michael Thompson will get what's due him.
Kelsey Johnson, ZNS Total Sports.
Thanks a lot, Kelsey. Now, as you would have just heard, the nation's chief, Prime Minister Perry Christie, was at last night's reception, and he had nothing but praise for Klay.
Fame brings an incredible amount of responsibility. People look at you, and people watch for you to fail. But you were brought up well. You're the right size, playing in shooting guard position, and you have this ability to defend. That's what causes you to bring special qualities to the basketball court. I watched your games and I watched your skill. I saw the moments of great glory. I saw the moments of when you were not at your best, disappointment. And we were with you every time you touched the ball.
Yesterday was a really busy day for Klay because in addition to the reception, he also paid a visit to the Jeff Rogers basketball camp.
The best part about it is the kids, just see their smiles and see how much it means to them just for me to talk basketball with them. And they're very knowledgeable about the game. That's the most fun part about it. They always ask me, who's the most fun to guard? Who do you hate guarding? How did you become a great shooter? So that's what really makes me smile, is just all the kids at Jeff's camp are just so willing to learn.
It's day 2 of track and field at the Pan Am Games in Toronto. Let's start with this morning's session where Jeffrey Gibson was second in his 400 hurley semifinal in 50.74. He now advances to the final tomorrow. The news not so good for our quarter milers. On the women's side, Lenise Clark 6 in her heat in 54.33 and did not move on. As for the men, Ramon Miller crossing the line 8th in his semifinal 48.54. Latoya Williams 6 in his heat 46.81 and neither would qualify for the final. As for this evening session, just one Bahamian on the track. Chavez Hart running in heat 2 lane 7 of the men's 100-meter semifinals. He finished 7th in 10.18. failing to make the final. Now in terms of boxing, the run for Team Bahamas done there. Welterweight Carl Heel was the last hope, and last night he lost 3-zip on points to Alberto Palmetto from Argentina. From tennis, Team Bahamas back on court today at the America's Zone 3 Davis Cup tie in Panama, and the 2-4-2 carried over the momentum from yesterday, picking up another win, this one over Bermuda. The Bahamas now 2-1 heading into their final Pool B encounter with Jamaica on Friday. The countdown is on for the Acklands Regatta, which will take place during the Emancipation Holiday weekend, and this regatta has special meaning for Minister of Labor, the Honorable Shane Gibson.
Last time I went to regatta was the year before last, when they actually renamed the park in honor of King Eric, my father. And so the fact that I'm able to go back again this year to celebrate with them, it means a lot to me, and so I've pledged to assist and sort of take over from where he left off, and trying to continue the tradition of having a successful regatta and homecoming.
And that will do it for sports. Stay tuned. The Bahamas Tonight comes back after the break.
This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.